Beyond the Gates time, let's get into it. Okay, so Anita is trying to do her scales and arpeggio. Shout out to the Aristocats. And she can't hit the notes as Vernon looks on from the foyer. So Tyrell has surprised his daddies with some breakfast, and they're like, "Oh, you bought breakfast for the whole family? Let's eat first, because clearly whatever you have to tell us is major." And then Tyrell says, "Oh yeah, well I do have something I want to say." Oh god. Jessica and Samantha are meeting up at Orphe Jean's. I really couldn't hear what they were talking about, but Eva and Izaiah are there as well. And Eva is being gloom and doom. It's like a rain cloud is over her. Izaiah says, "Oh, you're still in your head about last night, so let's talk about it." So yesterday, Izaiah was ready to reconsummate this relationship. Let's just say that. And Eva was insecure because of her scars from the surgery. I thought things went ahead as usual, but based on her energy, clearly it didn't. So let's hear what they have to say. Vernon talks to Anita because he sees she's so frustrated, and she just feels pressured because they are supposed to be, well, they being the articulates, are supposed to go back into the studio and record this compilation with Barbara's remastered work. But the radiation and chemo have taken their toll on her lungs and her voice. So Vernon is like, we can push it back. Like, don't put this pressure on yourself. And I agree, but I don't know if Anita's gonna go for it. So Tyrell is informing his daddies that he intends on spending every weekend with Jessica. Like, that girl is not gonna be in California. I'm sick of him. Okay, he got a little taste, a little piece, and he don't know how to act. Jessica and Samantha were just filming some content for Samantha's teen ambassador role at Chelsea Cat, and they're talking about the upcoming show in Tokyo. Then Jessica starts talking about how, while she loves Tyrell, this summer of love bubble she has been in made her realize how little she's seen of the rest of the world, basically. She's also coming off of a visit to UCLA. And she's young. She just realizes there's much more to the world than just the DMV and this boy. So let's see. Eva is starting to slowly come around. I mean, she is still very much in her feelings over this. Izaiah is just, saying all of the nice things like he usually does. And she finally says, "I love you," and gives him a kiss. And, he's just in awe of her strength and stuff. But she is still in her head about these surgery scars. Ooh, Leslie. So Carlton runs into Nicole at the country club, and she's well rested after her night with Kyle, and Carlton's trying to have another date, and she's like, "Oh, how about now?" Then Leslie walks up and she was like, "Poor Kyle. I see he gets the nights and Carlton gets your breaks." Maybe it should be poor Carlton, not poor Kyle, Leslie, but she is so messy. So Leslie is airing all of Nicole's business out. She's like, "Oh, Nicole and Carlton. Carlton, have you met Kyle's son? He works at my clinic now. When we were talking, and he mentioned how his daddy is spending every night at his girlfriend's." Needless to say, this impromptu date that Carlton was thinking was going to happen is not going to happen. Nicole was like, "Can I call you later so we can plan our date?" Martin is annoyed, and so am I. It's basically like, "Boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it." He said the math ain't mathing. You've planned all of this and you haven't even spoken to Jessica yet? You're going to sacrifice your college career for this? And Tyrell's like, "Why are you treating me like a dumbass kid?" "Because you're acting like a dumbass kid." Anyways, he's in love with Jessica and he knows what he wants. Oh, okay. Give me the strength. What happened to this new leaf Leslie claimed she turned over after this tornado? Because she encounters Vernon at the country club, and she's smugly telling him how renovations are about to restart on her house because the tornado destroyed the property that was encroaching over this property line, and so there's no longer an issue. And Vernon's like, "How great for you." So Eva has set up a consultation with Carlton because she wants something done about this scar. It is really impacting her. She doesn't like how her body looks anymore, and it's really messing with her head. So he assesses her and he says, I've seen worse scars, but unfortunately I can't do anything about it. We're going to find out why a little later. Vernon is over Leslie. He was like, take the insurance money, cut your losses, and move somewhere else, preferably out of state. And Leslie's like, I'm not going to be ignored, Vernon. Okay, fatal attraction. And she has community there, and she is staying put. So Jessica is basically ready to break up with Tyrell. I mean, she loves him, but she knows this long distance thing is not going to work. She tried to do it before things heated up, and now she's like, I don't know what to do. So Samantha is basically encouraging this as well, because she's like, you guys just standing still is worse, and it's just going to hurt more at that point. Then we go to Tyrell again, smelling himself. I am Martin as a parent all day long, because trust me, I know this struggle. It's like, you are not going to have ass college. There are responsibilities being part of this family, and Tyrell, I thought I would be able to come to you guys and express myself because I'm 18. I'm a legal adult. I would have told his legal adult ass to get out. How about that? But then he said, my bad, and got up and grabbed his little keys. I would have knocked him out before he got to them keys, because that's my car. But whatever. I get triggered with disrespectful kids. You know what? I like Carlton in this episode. He is doing his best to talk Eva down. He's explaining that the scar is new. He basically can't even do anything until her body is completely healed. And even then, there is no guarantee that he can completely remove the scar. And Eva is just crashing out. He was like, I mean, you are dealing with physical scars and emotional scars, so you should get some therapy. And she's like, I don't need any therapy. And he's like, well, any reputable doctor is going to tell you the same thing that I just told you, and I know your dad will. So I hope Eva does get some therapy, because this is a bit much to me. I would think you would just be thankful to be alive. You could wear your crop tops later, or throw in a little lace underneath it and keep it pushing. But So Izaiah, Ted, and Andre are at the club, at the bar, just reminiscing about the tornado and how that was the worst night of their lives. And then they're just catching up when they hear Leslie outside in the reception area showing her what in the country club. Andre and Ted were like nodded and did not move from that bar. Izaiah went out there and saved Vernon. And Vernon was like, whew. So basically Izaiah got Leslie to back off and leave. And Vernon was like, if you ever decide to change professions, I will put in a good word at the UN for you, because you are excellent at peace negotiations. Tyrell shows up at Orphe Jeans, and he's telling Samantha and Jessica that he's in a bad mood because the parents shot down his plans to go see his girlfriend every weekend. And Jessica was like, what? And Samantha ran up out of that booth as fast as she could. And so Jessica and Tyrell start talking, and she's like, I don't even know my schedule yet. How can you set up these plans? And Tyrell is just doing his best. He's like, we have to secure our future now. And Jessica was like, you know what? I think we need to break up starting now. So Andre and Ted are having a meal, and Andre throws out a hypothetical to Ted. If he could have told Nicole earlier about Leslie, would he have done it? Ted is like, I don't know if I would have, because, I don't know if it would have changed anything, if we would have stayed together, or if this divorce would have happened earlier. And then he questions Andre, like, why are you asking me this? And Andre says he is fearful that his past might come back to bite him. So we are finally gonna start hearing about the sender of this champagne bottle, I am sure. Nicole has gone over to the estate looking for Vernon at first, but Anita was the only one there. So Anita was like, I'm all you got. So they start talking about Nicole's love life, because she doesn't know what to do, even though her heart clearly wants Kyle. So Anita was like, your head is getting in the way, because Nicole just feels safer and familiar with Carlton, but She clearly has the better energy with Kyle, so let's see what she's going to do. Tyrell has left Orphe Jeans. He's at the hospital looking for Ted or Nicole. Neither one are there, so he asks Carlton if he has some time to chat. Now, Carlton can't give you any advice about love because Carlton is a snake who goes after his bestie's woman. So Leslie goes over to Eva, and Eva's like, I'm in a bad mood, Mom. This scar is really doing a number on me. I'm never going to feel comfortable with myself again. And Leslie has a really good moment with her daughter. She's like, believe Izaiah, that man loves you just as much as I love you, daughter. So lean on your man, lean on your mom, and we will get through this together. And Eva thanks her, and I hope this is enough to snap her out of this, but it's a soap opera, so probably not. Okay. So Samantha brings some understanding to this situation. She talks about when Tyrell was younger, when June left them, he basically went AWOL from the foster place a couple of times looking for June because his reaction to when he thinks he's about to lose someone is to basically turn up the gas and hold on even more. So basically Tyrell is having a trauma response to the situation with Jessica. So then Martin understands a little more, and I do too. And that's when Jessica texts Samantha to let her know that she did break up with Tyrell. And Samantha's like, oh crap. So let's see what happens. So Anita advises Nicole to set a deadline to make a decision because all of this back and forth is getting too muddy, and she knows Nicole is type A just like me. So Nicole said in 1 week she will make her decision. I can't wait. Wrapping up, so Vernon and Izaiah actually do have a meal together, and Vernon is impressed with Izaiah. He tells him that he has fire in him because Izaiah now knows that his passion is helping young kids or teenagers figure out their paths in life. And Vernon also comments that Izaiah reminds him of himself at that age, so that is a very high compliment, and you can see on Isaiah's face he is very happy to receive it, so love to see that. Then we go back over to Ted and Andre is saying that basically after his parents died, when he was living a nomadic life abroad in Europe, he got into some stuff basically, or something happened. So Ted is basically like, whatever happened is in the past. It will not derail what you and Danny have going on now, and it is best to be honest. So maybe Andre will tell Danny tomorrow or by Friday. I am ready to hear what this secret is. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next.